Salut à tous les amis, on est de retour pour la suite de notre aventure sur Sherlock Holmes, Crime and Punishment. On s'était arrêté ici la fois dernière, après qu'on ait fini une quête avec le train disparu. Et là, on va faire notre nouvelle enquête et on va aller directement vers Terbe de Strand Lane. Let's go. On va aller voir ce qui nous attend pour cette nouvelle enquête. Alors je vous ai posté la liste des prochains jeux pour le mois de janvier. J'espère qu'elle vous plaît cette aventure, enfin cette liste. Donc on pourra commencer déjà l'un des jeux pour cette semaine. On verra. Allez, poursuivons la suite de nos aventures qui sont encore actuelles sur la chaîne.
Beautiful place. With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Ok. Alors, trouver l'arme qui a servi et tuer Sir machin. Ok, il fouille la scène du crime. Très bien. Bon, ça c'est la mission précédente.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
Ok.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Ok. Légère ride. Ok. Méticuleux. Ok. Ok, bouton rutilant. Ville de Manchester. Et télégramme envoyé ce jour, ok. Alors, Philippe s'est rendu à la poste pour envoyer un télégramme à 7h30 ce matin. Puis il vient de Manchester, employé, il prend grand soin de lui-même et de l'établissement. Ce matin, il posait besoin. Ok.
Are the steam rooms on the other side, Mr. Holmes?
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
Alors, on va essayer d'aller là-bas, si on peut.
Are the steam rooms on the other side, Mr. Holmes?
Ah, d'accord, ok. Attends pour moi. Ouais, ça c'est pour sortir, très bien. Ok. Ouais, des affaires.
Expensive clothes, belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
Ok. Rien à prendre ici.
Champagne, for a special occasion. An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. Champagne for a special occasion.
Oh. Ouais, gaz fondu.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Ok. Nous avons trouvé dans les salles. Ok. On va essayer de voir autre chose.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room.
Ok.
Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Ok. Oh là là. Oh là.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Ok.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain.
Bah oui, bah forcément.
Instantaneous.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large. Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Ok.
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Analyser, ok.
The death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
Ok.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous, do you know that?
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
Oh.
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
Ok, ok. Y a pas d'autre chose. Des lunettes. Cassées.
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted. The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it. I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
Ok. Il faut un objet ici.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead.
It's horrible.
Ouais.
I can't talk at the moment.
Ok. Bon, il n'y a rien de plus ici. On va essayer de poser quelques questions à des gens.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
None, Lestrade.
Alors, examiner les faits personnels, interroger les suspects qui attendent à Scotland Yard, et trouver l'arme qui s'est... Ok. Alors, il y a plusieurs choses à analyser déjà. Et plusieurs choses à demander.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see. There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Bon. On va aller là-bas. On va voir ce qu'il y a.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Alors. Le personnel. Attends, ça c'est les effets de personnel de tout ce qu'on a eu jusqu'à maintenant ou... Attends, c'est quoi le truc? LR. Les effets de personnel de la victime. Alors.
A hand-drawn map.
Ah mais ça c'est...
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something.
Ça c'est les choses de la fois précédente, non? Je sais même pas.
The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson,
je sais plus.
please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
Mais ça c'est quoi? Je sais même pas si c'est par rapport à la quête précédente ou pas. Je sais même plus.
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Oh là là. Aujourd'hui, j'ai failli trouver... Ce sera une... Quoi? J'ai pas compris.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner had... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
No.
Ok. Il a le temps d'être perforé jusqu'à la garde par un couteau à la main occupée. Tous ces blessures ont provoqué la mort instantanée du sujet. Une lobe supérieure du poumon doit pas faire oh là là, putrifié d'une momie. Oh là là, c'est chelou ça. Ok. Ok.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney. He removed it before entering the steam room.
Ok. Ah, il y a un symbole là.
An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Ok. Il n'y a pas une inscription là derrière?
I see the join. This ring was repaired quite badly too, with silver.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
Ok.
An old and rather dirty coin.
Ok. Alors, les intérêts que je me présente dans l'administration des termes changeant mieux. Pour l'heure, les fouilles de fric demeurent sous votre supervision. L'air tabac, ok, cette pièce est un élément indispensable pour constituer l'expérience des termes romains. Je sache être travaillé dans les 2 mois à venir. C'est le temps qu'il vous reste pour mettre fin à vos recherches écologiques. Ok. Très bien. On va tous les fouiller. Hein.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A file. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes.
Millepitus.
It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even
Oh
hallucinations.
là là. Ok.
A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
Mhm.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Ok.
An embroidered silk handkerchief.
Ok. Alors, à demander, à demander. Il y a beaucoup de choses à demander là. Ok, bon, on va poser des questions à tout ce monde alors.
What should we do next?
Alors.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs.
Mhm.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Mhm.
The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Mhm. Mollo.
Some light bruising caused by a rope. Some light
Oui, ça on a vu.
bruising caused by a rope. The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Mhm. Ok.
Locked. Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them.
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is I. I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
Le mec il est perché, il sait même pas où il va.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
You saw the knife. What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
Le mec est fou.
This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Mal rasé. Les yeux bouffis. Transpiration. En général, quand tu transpires, c'est pas bon signe. C'est que tu caches quelque chose, c'est que tu as un truc à te reprocher et t'es pas bien du tout. Vêtements sales. Amulette protectrice. Main de Fatma. Ouais.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor. Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
On va tous les interroger, de toute façon. On a fouillé tous les objets.
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Et là. Regard concentré, attentif. Un des spécial ici. Ok, peu de moyens. Ok, trace. Travailler à terre. Curiosité. Allez, à toi.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes,
Voilà, il
why
commence
do you
déjà,
stay
lui.
for very much longer?
Oh, lui, déjà il est vénère. Lui.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Il a des réponses bien préparées, on dirait, lui.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. Then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Il est chelou, lui. Hein. Il est vraiment chelou, ce mec. Ok, chevalière. Chaîne en or. Cachemire, ah ouais, bah lui, c'est la cool douce, lui. Ok, là, un de plus. Bouge ton... Hein. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de plus? À part le... ça... J'ai loupé un truc quelque part... Ah. Ok, regard arrogant. Oh, ça c'est sûr, il est arrogant. Alors. Mensonge, note, plaie étrange. Alors. Traitement. Alors, qu'est-ce que ça peut être? Ah! Pourquoi Cyrano aurait-il caché quelque chose? Sa découverte doit être conseillée. Voilà. Ah. Ouais. Découvre où se trouve René quelques jours avant sa mort, ok. Alors. Trouver quelle découverte importante de s'apprêter à faire, trouver l'arme du crime, ok. Ça, c'est les persos qu'on a vus. Ok. Y'a pas quelqu'un d'autre là-dedans, là? Non, lui là-bas au fond, il est complètement... Ok. Alors. Trouver l'arme qui a servi à tuer. Trouver quelle découverte importante. Qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire d'autre? Alors. Je crois qu'il nous faut aller directement vers notre petite baraque pour pouvoir analyser quelques petites choses nécessaires à notre enquête. Alors, on va analyser. Alors. Oh là, qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc? Oh.
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold.
Ok.
Selenite.
Ok.
White clay particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
White London clay. Basie.
The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Ok, on va analyser ça maintenant.
Let us analyze this blood sample.
Oula.
This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface. I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide.
Mhm.
I must take a pipette and place
Une
several
pipette
drops
et
of
verser
hydrogen
quelques gouttes
peroxide.
de peroxyde d'hydrogène. Pipette. Hop. Hop.
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water. My analysis table. It is useful.
Ok. Alors, une plaie étrange avec un sang très liquide. La présence d'eau dans le sang est due à l'humidité ambiante par la vigueur. Ouais. Ok. Alors. À localiser. Une carte manuscrite trouvée parmi... Elle indique un lieu dans les environs de St. Albans au nord de Londres. Comment je pourrais localiser ça? Alors. Okay.
This is where I keep my post. My archive. I can always consult. My archive. I can always consult with it if.
Alors.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Ouais, toujours chelou elle. Ok.
My analysis table.
Qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire de plus? Comment je localise ça, moi? On va essayer d'aller là-bas. On va voir si on peut trouver des petites choses. Il n'y a rien à me dire de plus,
These
lui.
baths are becoming sinister.
Mr. Holmes?
Oh. On n'est pas venu dans cette zone.
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement. We don't have many leads here. Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Ok. Très bien.
All these events are bad for the baths. And my...
Alors. Est-ce qu'il n'y aura pas d'autre chose à fouiller ici par hasard? Je pense que là, il n'y a plus rien. Hein. Glace fondue, ça on l'a vu, l'étiquette. Tuc 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 tuc. Non, il n'y a plus rien. Il n'y a plus rien à fouiller là-dedans. Ah oui, il fallait un objet ici.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
Qu'est-ce que je pourrais prendre? Il me faut un truc pour récupérer quelque chose. Ah.
G. Newell and Sons, steam specialists, Seattle, WA.
Ah.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Ouais. Pas facile à se repérer là-dedans. Ça m'a servi à quoi de faire ça?
Mr. Holmes?
J'ai un truc là.
The grid cannot be removed. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
Y'a rien de plus.
The grid cannot be removed.
J'ai rien de plus ici. Trouver l'arme qui servait à un, trouver quel... Bon, on va essayer de regrouper, enfin de retourner. Ah mec. Et comment je suis censé localiser moi le truc? À localiser. Mais je localise où?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Ça je m'en fous un peu. Un peu.
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Ah. Ah, localisé là.
Now we
Oh.
have two maps. We must combine them.
Ok, autant pour moi. Alors. Où est-ce que c'est que ce bordel? Ça a l'air d'une route un peu chelou. Là. C'est là.
Watson, pack your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
Allez, allons là-bas. Eh bon, on y arrive. Lentement mais sûrement. Inspecter le site de fouille. Allez, go.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Ouais, ça, j'en sais rien. Ouais, le site de fouille, il a l'air énorme. Hein. Alors, c'est... Domum, je sais pas quoi, ok. Examinons la table.
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Mhm. Ok. Les Illustrés pratiquent leur culte dans le secret vénéré au quotidien. Des divinités plus conventionnelles que Junon et Neptune, les temps de... Les mutraïstes confient souvent la garde du temple et leur dieu. Là. Ok, se trouver sous une statue de Diane. Ok, cette entrée s'est trouvée à l'aide d'un mécanisme ingénieux composé de pierres et de cordes. Ok, il existe un... Ok. Très bien. Alors, aliment de coco vide dont il servait pour imiter le bruit des sabots des chevaux. C'est qui se croyait victime de mauvais oeil. Les tribus subsahariennes brûlaient les vins. Ok. Décidément, il y a beaucoup de choses à... Cube métallique. Une couteau-maîtrise est une lame rituelle d'origine perse. Un curé de 5 à 15 degrés. Pouvoir et sabre mongol, mitrailleuse Saint Graal. Ok. Bah, décidément, il y a beaucoup de choses à lire. Hein. Le culte du Mithra était une religion mystère pratiquée à travers l'Empire romain du 1er au 4e siècle après Jésus-Christ. Le complexe initiation mitrailleuse déguisée en célèbre composé de rituels dans les temples souterraines la plus... Ok. Alors il y a à demander et à analyser aussi. Ok. Très bien. Bon, je pense qu'il n'y a rien de plus dans cette baraque. Ah, il n'y a rien. On va aller voir ça.
Vulcan, the god of
Le dieu
fire
du feu et de la
and
forge.
metalworking.
Ok.
The Cyclops, a
Ces
one-eyed
créatures
creature
bornées qui
helping
aident Vulcan
Vulcan
le
at the
forgeron.
forge.
Ok. Inspecter les sites de fouilles, trouver... Ok. Bon, bah, on va inspecter encore un peu plus. Aria Temple.
Construction hooks. Construction hooks.
À utiliser. Ça veut dire quoi ça? C'est qui ça?
It is a statue
Minerve.
of Minerva.
Neptune.
The god of the sea.
Et là c'est...
It
Taureau.
is a broken statue of a bull.
Ok. Beaucoup de choses, hein. Minerve, le taureau, le machin.
The
Schéma.
gas were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. This is the map of the city.
Consommateur de machin,
We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Ok. Il y a un truc là-bas, là. J'ai l'impression. encore des trucs à lire. Locke Sir, le prêtre du gérant des termes a d'abord mis les bâtons dans les roues. Après votre intervention, il s'est montré autrement plus coopératif. D'ici quelques semaines, j'espère avoir une bonne nouvelle à annoncer au terme de un an. Tu vois une réelle corrigée simule que votre parti pourrait éventuellement... Ok. Encore à lire. Ah, vous êtes tous, vous prenez des malins, j'ai bien ri quand vous avez pris de la gaz de note. J'ai de l'intérieur déjà une maquette de gastro faite. Ok.
The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
D'accord, c'est marqué à utiliser à chaque fois. Donc je sais pas pour l'instant je vais utiliser quoi. On va essayer d'aller en dessous, voir ce qui se passe. Oh.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here? This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here?
Donc il y a plusieurs choses à utiliser là hein, sur cette zone. Et ici, qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici? Ah, un puits. Il y a du matos. Ok.
Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush.
Alors, utiliser une truelle archéologique. Ok. Bon.
I don't need the ropes for now.
Ah, t'as pas besoin de corde pour l'instant. Donc ça veut dire qu'on aura besoin peut-être prochainement. À utiliser, c'est marqué. Donc, alors, peut-être en utilisant ici en bas le truc, ça peut marcher. Ouais. Bon, on va faire tout, hein. Bon, ça va mettre 50 ans là à faire ça. Ah mais c'est, on dirait que c'est les bains. Les bains qu'il y avait... C'est pas... ça ressemble aux bains. Eh oui, Frigidarium, bah oui, c'est là. C'est la zone qui... On a fait s'écrouler là, sur ma gueule. Là. Eh oui. On est obligé de faire tout là, c'est bon, on voit à peu près la grosse majorité là, non? Non. Il va faire tout le bordel là. Et on va passer...
It is located at the Roman baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
Ah oui. Ça, c'est sûr. Ok. les amis, je pense qu'on va s'arrêter à là pour cette première partie de cette quête, hein, tout simplement. On va s'arrêter à là, j'espère que ça vous a plu, likez, partagez et abonnez-vous, et on se retrouvera pour la suite lors d'une prochaine vidéo, et on va essayer de trouver comment se débrouiller pour démêler tout ça, parce que là je vous avoue que je suis un petit peu paumé. Allez, à la prochaine, ciao, bye bye.